can't be. Jennifer, you need to get down here quick.
Are you sure?
The tracking device has been activated. The only problem is, it's not picking up its location. It must have been damaged somehow.
You think it's still alive?
Well, there's nothing natural out there that could take it out. Hell, we built it to survive. My only guess is the tracker must have been deactivated somehow.
Jesus. If it's still out in the open like that, there's no telling what carnage it could create. There's no other choice. We have to terminate it.
You're serious? And how do you propose we do that?
We bring in trained soldiers, military, who are experienced in taking down advanced weaponry.
This whole project was supposed to be kept hidden.
Then we won't tell them what they're hunting. If we play this right, we can keep them off the scent. At least until the inevitable time comes.
And then what happens?
Then we reveal it for what it is. An experiment that got out of control. How you doing, you?
Good to see you.
Yeah, how are you? God, trying to find this place without signal's a f***ing nightmare.
Looks like we're going to have to navigate this the old-fashioned way.
Have they even told us what the they're looking for yet?
Have they?
Brooks, if anyone was to be given a map, it'd be me. Because I've proven myself to be a leader in every situation I've been in.
Really? I don't think you've ever mentioned this before.
Winters, you agree with me, don't you?
We shouldn't even be here. This whole thing is suspect.
What are you on about? There's nothing to be scared of out here.
Funny place to be loitering.
Well, at least we were here on time.
We were just trying to make sure we didn't stray from the map.
Why did you get given a map? I'm the same rank as you.
Let's be honest. You're not the same rank as me.
It's just a map.
Yeah, don't get your knickers in a twist, mate. Come on. We've got a job to do. So, which way is this base?
That way. Other side of the hills. He'll be there.
Right, let's go then. I'm going to lead the way.
You're right.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, honestly, I'm not feeling great myself about it. But we're together now, yeah? So strong as a unit. Come on.
Why are you wearing trainers?
Oh, off.
Major Hawks?
We were worried we'd have to come looking for you.
Well, it would be more beneficial if we had more than one map.
Shut up.
I'm pleased to meet you all. We were very keen to get you in once we'd looked at your track records in this field. And we both agreed that you were exactly the right people that we needed for this mission.
Who's we, Mum?
Myself and Dr. Eric Nesbitt, who heads up the research program here. Both of us have been stationed here since the base was closed down.
Yes, we were interested to know why that happened.
Yeah, and what we're hunting. I mean, we haven't been told anything.
Don't worry, we'll answer all of your questions in due time. But for now, if you'd like to follow me.
So you're saying it just escaped on its own?
That's right.
How?
Well, the truth is, during our experiments, we trained it to think for itself. That's what makes it so dangerous, and that's why we need to take it down before it wreaks havoc out there.
Sounds more like some kind of animal than a weapon.
Yeah, could you give us some more information on what we're up against? It'd be good to have some specifics before we go running around hunting this thing.
I'm afraid that's not possible. As you now all know, the weapon has a conscious mind of its own, and the more knowledge that you have of it, the quicker it will learn to use that against you and eliminate you all, one by one.
This is Dr. Eric Nesbitt, our head of research.
It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Even though the base is inactive now, there's still a great amount of confidential documentation that I'm responsible for keeping secure. And whilst I do this, Dr. Nesbitt can continue to further our research.
Makes sense, I guess.
So, as it's getting late, we'll prepare you with all of your equipment first thing in the morning. But for now, best for you to get early night. We'll need you all to be ready. What are you doing in here?
Major, I got lost.
Lost enough to be rifling through private documents?
I was just curious. I didn't see anything confidential.
Everything here is confidential, which is why you shouldn't be in this room or any other that we haven't authorized.
Yes, Mom. I won't do it again.
See that you don't. These will be your only means of communicating back to us. So anything happens, you let us know immediately.
Everyone clear on that? Everyone understand what you just said?
Yes, yes.
Brooks,
Yes, Walker, I heard what she said.
good.
Make sure to keep this on at all times. It's a tracking device. It will help you pick up the weapon's location. And believe me, you will need to be prepared.
We'll be ready.
Well, it goes without saying. But be careful out there. I do not say that lightly. So stay vigilant, and good luck to you all. Anything yet?
All this unoccupied land? We could be trekking for a while.
Jeez. How do we know if we've gone too far?
When we run out of food.
Well, if the shit's a fan, we can always kill and eat Walker. You seem anxious, Winters.
Don't think they'll cut out for this sort of thing anymore.
That's bullshit. You don't feel the rush of being on the front line? Going face to face with danger?
I've seen enough of danger. I just want to go live a simple life.
You gotta be joking.
Mate, you gotta do whatever feels right for you, okay? It's your life, don't let anyone else tell you how to live it.
You haven't faced a big enough challenge yet, that's the problem. Trust me. When you do, when you overcome it, you'll be hungry for more. I don't understand why we've not seen any sign of this thing yet in all this open space.
Maybe it's a stealth weapon.
Well, what's it doing then? Hiding behind the rock? Holy shit.
What the hell happened?
And what the are we up against here?
Walker to base. This is Walker to base. Do you read me? Over.
This is Major Hawks receiving you clearly, over.
Major Hawks, we've got some good news and bad news. The good news is we found this tracking device. The bad news is it's not attached to the weapon.
It's not there.
No. He must have got rid of the tracking device when it was busy mutilating these bodies we found.
You found bodies?
What's left of them, yeah.
Christ.
So what do you want us to do with them? Because if you want us to bury them, we're going to need a shovel. And even if we've got a shovel, it's going to take too long.
We need one of the bodies back at the base so that we can carry out an autopsy.
An autopsy? Why do we need an autopsy?
It's like I said before. The weapon has a mind of its own. We need to find out if its patterns have changed, and that way it'll be easier to take out its defenses.
To clarify, you want us to bring the body back to the base?
Not all of you. We still need to track down the weapon, so we'd only need one or two of you to bring it back.
I'll do it. I'm done. I don't want to be doing this anyway. It's best if I take it back.
How are you going to carry it?
I've got some body bags. You know, just in case.
Ever the optimist, aren't you, Winters?
Thanks for volunteering. It'll be useful for our research. The rest of you will have to carry on without the tracker now. But if you find anything, call it in immediately. Over.
We will. I'll lead the way. Over and out.
Winters, I can come with you.
No. It's best if I go alone. I'm only going to slow you down.
This is insane. We've been searching all day. I mean, how do we even know this thing's even out here?
I'd say the corpses were a bit of a giveaway.
Yes, but that could have happened days ago, which means This thing could be 100 miles away by now.
Yeah, it feels like we've been walking that far already.
Yeah. Let's call it a night and set up camp before it gets dark.
Fine by me. Right, as squadron leader, I'm going to supervise whilst you guys set up camp.
Right, let's get on with it.
You okay?
Yeah. You know, I just kind of feel like I'm not prepared enough for this. You guys, you know, you've seen a lot worse than this.
Trust me, doesn't make it any easier. You've got to just detach yourself from it. And the more you experience, the easier it will be.
Yeah, I guess. There's something else as well. Back at base, I went into this room and I found these documents of sea creatures and weaponry. I had no idea what the two had to do with one another. It just seemed strange, you know?
Sea creatures.
Yeah. It just seems really strange.
Anyway, it's getting dark. Let's set up camp.
Winchester Walker, come in!
I don't know why you're finding this so difficult.
Well, are you going to help me or what?
No. You need to learn. This reminds me when me and my dad went camping, and he'd set up a tent, and it'd be beautiful inside, and he'd make me set up my tent. And if I didn't set up my tent, I'd freeze. So you've done your army training, you've gone through all the tests, apparently. Now you need to learn to set up a tent.
Or can you just off? Hey, guys, calm down, all right? We're on the same team here.
I'm not on the same team as her. Like, she can't even set up a tent. What you saw you in the army, you shouldn't even be in the army if you can't set up a tent. Can't do something so simple.
You know what? I think we all know who's the one here who shouldn't be in the army.
What do you mean by that?
You're the only one out of all of us here who's left a man behind to die.
How dare you bring that up, all right? You weren't there, you don't even know what happened.
I know exactly how it went down because I know what you're like.
Oh yeah? Well, I'd like to know how you would have reacted if you were there. You act like you're so f***ing brave, but you haven't got a clue what you do when the shit's going down and you've got no time to make a decision.
Winchester Walker! Winchester Walker! Winchester Walker!
I wonder how Jim's doing. Oh yeah, I tried to contact him on the radio, but it was just spitting out static. The radios aren't working? No, it doesn't look like it. That's not good. We're already vulnerable out here, enough as it is. Are you scared? Don't be scared. You know, you've just got to keep your gun close. And if you hear anything, make sure your finger's on the trigger. Okay, work rules.
Hello there. Sorry if I startled you.
What the f***? Who the f*** are you?
Sorry, I just saw your tent, so I thought I'd come say hello.
What? Why'd you think that?
Hope I didn't wake you.
Of course you woke us up. It's the middle of the f***ing night.
Sorry, I just haven't seen many people around here.
Yeah, okay, get out of here.
Fair enough.
Some people. F***ing lunatic. Jesus.
Good morning, did you sleep well?
What are you doing here?
Thought I'd make you some breakfast.
You know, to kind of make up for startling you last night.
Brooks! Right, what's going on here? You!
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hands up! Hands up!
My name's Larry. I was hiking in the area when I came across your campsite. I just wanted to make you some breakfast as a kind of peace offering.
It's pretty intrusive, isn't it? Pretty fucking weird too.
What are you doing with those?
We're on an army drill in the area.
Oh, I thought you was with that man I saw.
Why?
Well, I saw a man yesterday carrying a large bag over his shoulder. It looked like a body. But mind you, my eyesight's not that great. It was probably a tent bag or something. The other thing I saw,
What other thing?
you're probably going to think I'm crazy when I say this, but I swear I saw a shark fin moving along the top of the rocks just over there.
A shark fin.
I know it sounds mad, but I know I didn't imagine it. I've heard all sorts of weird things going on around these parts recently. People going missing. That weapons base carried out all sorts of tests. Makes you wonder if it's something to do with them.
Surely that's not what we're here for, to kill. A weaponised shark?
Those documents I found about the aquatic species.
Oh, what do you mean aquatic species?
Back at base, I found all these documents about like sea creatures and weapons and...
You gotta be joking, right?
No.
Winters, are you receiving over?
Mate, they're not working.
What is going on here?
I think it's coming.
Get ready! Get ready!
Take it easy. Don't put any weight on it.
What the hell was that?
I think it was a shark.
Yes, Brooks, I know it was a shark, but what I want to know is what's it doing out in the mountains when it should be right out there in the sea?
What are you doing all back here?
Well, sorry we've inconvenienced you, but we've just been out there running away from a killer shark.
Oh?
Oh? What do you mean? Don't pretend you don't know about it. You're the one that sent us out there to kill it.
All right. There's no point keeping any more information from you. You know what it is now. And I hope you can appreciate why we had to keep it all a secret.
I don't think it's going to stay a secret for very long. Do you?
And what we don't understand is why.
Why what?
Why you would turn a shark into a weapon?
It was originally planned as a project for the Navy. An unsuspecting sea creature that could attack enemy subs, battle cruisers from beneath. And then, during the stages of our research, we proposed an idea for a weapon that could fight on both land and sea, a hybrid breed of warfare. It was set to be the most advanced and versatile piece of weaponry ever created. That was, until it escaped. And we were hoping, if you were able to take it out, that we could wrap this whole thing up and avoid anyone else getting hurt.
Not to cause a fuss, but my knee is really fucked.
We really need to get a first aid kit. There's one in that cupboard over there.
Okay, I'll get it.
You really shouldn't have brought it back here. Now that it knows where we are, it'll be out there looking for us.
Well, we would have killed the f***ing thing, but our guns were firing blanks.
What?
Yeah, when we were trying to shoot, there were no bullets in our gun. It really feels like someone wanted us to fail our mission.
But I don't understand. Eric supplied you all with everything. He wouldn't have put in the wrong ammunition.
You're right. I never did.
Eric, what are you doing?
Get back! All of you! Get back! You! Get up! Move, come on!
I made no mistake. I put in exactly what I intended to.
You put blanks in their guns?
Of course. I couldn't risk them hurting it.
What are you talking about?
I couldn't believe it when I heard you say it. That you wanted to destroy the greatest thing that we have ever created. What we spent all those years perfecting.
Perfecting? Eric, that thing is dangerous. It's completely out of control.
That's because we haven't trained it yet. But now, we have a chance to. We could teach it how to combat against different targets.
Targets?
The ones we have right here.
You're not serious.
I'm deadly serious. We have a chance to improve its skills, to make it learn how to combat against each of you. This is our playing field to prepare it for warfare. And what better way to do that than against real soldiers, so then it's ready to be used in battle.
Eric, this is insane. We brought them here to kill it, not to send them out like lambs to the slaughter.
That's what you wanted. But I always planned to get them here for this very reason. I just went along with what you wanted to get them here in the first place. Now here you are. Everything's worked out perfectly. Shall we make a start?
Eric, please.
Hands up. Who wants to go first?
I said hands up!
Now we know who's in control here. Everybody, get down on your knees. Do it, come on! You down. I said down on your knees.
I can't, my knee's fucked.
You're right. You're the weakest one here. So that means we can use you first. We start with a vulnerable target, then we work it up from there.
You're not going to make me go out there, are you? I can't walk.
Here. You can use this.
Eric, please don't do this.
Shut up! Now you. Get up and head over to the door.
But
Or you could choose to die right here. I'm always in need of a fresh cadaver.
All right.
Don't make him do this. He won't stand a chance out there.
What does that matter? This is all for a greater cause. To get our weapon up to its maximum potential. Once it's fully developed, it can be indestructible. Now move.
What is that?
It's a tracking device. It will let me know where you are and when you've been terminated.
Terminated?
You didn't actually think you were gonna make it to freedom now, did you? Now move.
But where am I going to go?
Anywhere. Try and make it to civilization if you wish. Yeah, let's see how far you get.
Larry! Hide, okay? Don't let it find you.
That's a good idea. A perfect way to train up his tracking skills. Yeah, you can find a nice place out there. Our first target has been eliminated, and in record time. Looks like our fishy friend now has a taste for blood, and is on the warpath.
You killed him.
Correction. I might have been responsible for his death, but I didn't kill him personally. There's a difference.
There's no difference, you f***ing psycho.
Please. I'm a scientist. I have no interest in your morality.
You're wrong. A true scientist cares about morality. They care about right and wrong. Because without it, you're just f***ing inhumane.
But you know what? I decided not long ago that I really don't care about humans anymore. That the animal kingdom has a far greater role to play in this world than mankind ever did. And you know what my plans are? I plan to use those animals to destroy mankind, nation by nation, starting right here today. You are to be part of history. The last chapter in humanity.
Eric, what's happened to you? This is not who you are. You're acting like a completely different person. Wait. Please tell me you didn't test those brain experiments on yourself.
I had to. passed a few harmless electromagnetic waves through the old cerebral cortex. And it worked. I've never felt so focused.
Whatever the hell you've done, it's sent you insane.
No. I'm just trying to make things right in the world. So, shall we move on? Who are we going to choose next? Clearly, none of you are as weak as our dear deceased limping friend. But we still need to have some vulnerability. Which one of you has shown weakness? It could be something physical, or even a flaw in their mental well-being. Something like a superiority complex.
What? Me?
Yes, you.
I ain't got a superiority complex.
I'm afraid you do. I've been observing you, ordering everyone around when you're not the one in command, taking control of everyone's decisions. It all adds up.
I'm a natural leader. All right, there's nothing wrong with that.
Afraid it's more than just that. I sense you were carrying something from the past. Perhaps guilt of some kind. Something you did in the army. Something you just can't forgive yourself for. You see, weakness. And that's why you're next to go out there.
Ain't gonna do it.
Is that so?
Yeah. You can threaten me all you like. Because do you know what? I know you're bluffing. Because you haven't got the balls to pull that trigger yourself.
I guess you're right.
Bluffing now! In case you didn't hear me before, you're next!
All right, go. Where's my weapon?
Your weapon can be your natural leadership qualities.
Eric, no. You can't send him out without a weapon. He won't stand a chance.
He'll be fine. He's a soldier. You should be prepared for any situation. I get going.
Walker,
What?
good luck out there.
Thanks.
Come on, you... Come on! Ah, come on! Get here then, you piece of garbage, you f***ing piece of shit!
Another heat signature has gone cold. Which means target number 2 has been
eliminated. Such a shame. I rather thought he would have lasted a little longer. Shall we move on to our third target? Do we have any volunteers? Or would you like me to choose for you? Am I talking to myself here?
I'll go.
How very noble of you. And we should reward such bravery. And indeed, I shall reward it. Therefore, you will be testing out its defenses.
Are you actually going to give me that, or is this some kind of joke?
No joke. I told you, we need to prepare the weapon for the battlefield. So it has to learn how to defend against different weapons.
I mean, if you really want to test its defenses, maybe you should give me a gun.
I think we all know why I wouldn't do that. I'm a scientist, not a moron. Why are you all looking at me with such hatred? I'm not the reason why you're here.
What does that mean?
I'm not the one with the secrets.
What?
Now you, get up. Don't even think about trying anything with it. Or I'll shoot your friends right here and now, allowing them some time to bleed out first. Make sure you get some good use out of it.
I will make good use of it. First, I'm gonna kill your little pet. Then I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna shove this down your throat. And I'm gonna cut out your f***ing heart, you f***ing psycho!
A living autopsy. I'm looking forward to it.
Brooks, please don't do this.
I need to do this. If I don't go out there and kill this thing, it's gonna get you. And I won't let that happen. When I'm done, I'll come back for you. I won't leave you behind.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Just get going. I've got another 3 here to send out.
Don't worry. I'll get this right back to you.
Good news, everyone. Target number 3 has been eliminated.
Paige!
Isn't that wonderful? That proves that the weapon is really learning. It's fought against an armed soldier and won. It shows it's making real progress. So, let's not give it any time to regroup. I think we should move on to our next challenge. Training it against 2 targets.
Eric, this has to stop. You can't keep doing this.
We're already halfway there, Jennifer. It would be madness to stop now.
But think about this. If you kill all of us, what then? What do you plan to do?
I've already told you my plans. It's not my fault if you don't listen.
So you're going to take the weapon and use it in war to wipe out the human race. And how do you plan to do that? You and I both know it can't be controlled. It's one thing to send out people one by one to be killed, but when you try to come to tame it for yourself, you're not going to stand a chance. And I just know that in spite of everything that you've done, you're just not in your right state of mind. I know that you could still see reason.
Oh, Jennifer, I really am enjoying your desperate attempt to try and stop me. The thing is, all that does is show me your true colors. How weak and pathetic that you really are.
Eric, please.
And the thing is, we're meant to be increasing the threat to the weapon. So you could see why I have no use for you now. It makes you redundant. You look like you have something you want to say. Go on. Say it. I won't stop you. Let it out how you feel. No. Nothing. All right then. Shall we carry on where we were before? Ah yes. Together. Are you really gonna leave without saying goodbye? Are you You trying to melt my skin off?
You think you'll get far, do you? Well, there is no freedom for you! My baby.
Reed, where are you going? We need to get to my car. Reed! Reed, would you f***ing speak?
I knew about Hawks. I knew about Nesbit. I knew about that fucking creature and their experiments. I've known Hawks. She said if I brought a team and I was successful, she would promote me. I didn't know it was this bad. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Reed! 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 Come on! Come on! Come here! Come at me! You stupid dog!
happened? Stuff. I thought you were dead. You know nothing could kill me. Right. We need to get back to my car. Where's Reed? She didn't make it. Come on. We need to go. What the f? This thing isn't starting! It's engine. Paige, you okay?
I'm scared.
It's okay. It's fine. You'll be all right. Okay. I'm gonna go and fix the engine.